opinions stated in this podcast do not reflect the opinions of the Alestle or SIUE as a whole. Welcome back to another episode of Alestle After Hours. I'm your host, Sam Muren, and today I have Tahzive Islam joining me and also Miss Chloe Wolfe joining me. Hello, you both. How are you?
Hello, Sam.
That's the extent of how I'm feeling recently.
Yeah.
Yes.
And why is that?
I work 3 jobs.
3?
Yes, I work at Walmart. As real Alestle After Hour fans know, me and Hannah talked about that a lot.
Yes.
I have an internship and I have this job, and all of it is just like making me lose my marbles.
What's the internship?
It's at Community Hope Center in Alton/Cottage Hills/
So
Bevalto / that area.
They have multiple locations.
No, they just have one, but it's in the middle of all of them, and they serve everywhere.
Oh,
basically.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. And I'm not too familiar with the area, but it's an online. I do their social media and about 80 million other things.
Right. It's always like, hey, sign up to do this one and then do 9 other things on top of it. How about you, Tahzive? How have you been doing?
It's been boring this summer.
Real. No, that's so real. Me too. Have you just been doing the Alestle, or have you done other stuff too?
No, just the Alestle work.
It's okay. This is going to sound awful. Like, there's times in the summer where I wish I didn't do the Alestle work, like I wish there was nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then there's other times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have nothing to do this week. I've already prepared. I've already put my notes together for the show or whatever. I understand your pain. Like, just sit there. Like, what do I do? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I can write on my timesheet, like, to make it make sense. Like,
Exactly.
Did I email for half an hour? No, it wasn't half an hour. Well, guess I can't put that down,
I get to shoot like 3 videos and a couple of photo packages. So
Yeah. In fact, I'm glad you brought that up. Since you are our half graphics manager and half multimedia editor, I kind of wanted to talk to you about this is your debut on the podcast. Is that correct? Yeah? Yeah, so Hannah never got the luxury.
I was going to say, is this your first ever time on the podcast?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
He's never been on before.
Boy.
Be scared. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm nervous.
You.
We're going to set you up to a lie detector. No, I'm just kidding. But for those that don't know, you do the multimedia stuff for the Alestle.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to kind of ask you about that, how you prepare for it, how you execute the videos that you make, and how viewers and readers get to see the product that they do on the website.
So I'm an international student here, and when I joined the Alestle, it was like one of my goals to work for the university's newspaper, and it came true. And I love working here. And then whenever I pick up the camera and shoot for the Alestle, I feel happy. It's a like celebration to me. But yeah, I don't prepare much. I go there and try to be the best.
Yeah,
and that's all.
You just ball out. You don't like have to mentally think about it or anything. Yeah, that's the other thing. You do photography too, so you do a lot, really, if you think about it.
And he has a sick setup.
Yeah, you do have a nice
He's
camera.
way beyond our ability.
Tell the people that know what camera is, tell those people what you have so they can blush and be jealous.
Well, I just use Sony A7R5 for photography, and for video I
just use keyword there. No, keep going. I'm just teasing.
ZV-E1. And yeah, I have good collection of lenses for specific purposes.
Right.
For concert, I have used 70-200, and then when I do portraits,
jealous.
I use 51.2.
Mm-hmm. You can't see it, but Chloe's just the
'cause
envy is.
For the people who don't know cameras, they always I use a Canon and it's bad. And what's the other one? I can't remember.
We have a
Nikon?
Canon 90
a
and
Nikon. So Nikons and Canons are the ones that pretty much everybody knows, and they're good. But they're
good.
for people who can't afford the more expensive ones and don't care enough to afford the expensive ones.
True.
And then Sony is about 50 steps after that, and it is good. It is
that is good.
Good photos.
There's other cameras too out there that are pretty nice.
Like Fujifilm.
And Blackmagic I think is one too. Yeah.
Very good camera for video.
Right. So I mean, really, you just have a step above the office, and so therefore you are designated.
He's like 30 steps above what our office setup is at.
Yeah. Our office setup is like my high school yearbook camera, unfortunately.
It's a Canon. It is slightly better than my own personal one.
Yeah.
But it's still it's difficult to have our lenses function for all the different purposes that we need, because we only have like
right.
3.
Imagine like trying to take pictures. It's like you're at a golf thing, and that's what the camera's like. Okay, well, it's not good for distance, but like if you're standing next to the golfer, beautiful. It's slow, but if you're trying to take pictures of tennis or a track or anything, no, absolutely not.
Don't forget soccer, because we don't have any lenses long enough.
Yeah,
for soccer.
exactly. That's like, I don't know, but you know what can you do? You can only do with what you got.
Hey, we make do.
We make do. A lot of us have our own. Tahzive has a camera. Everyone here has a camera, so like
it's not good.
It's
though.
not it's not Tahzive's camera, but it's still a camera.
I've gotten awards off of photos from that camera,
right.
so I can't complain.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the stuff you've made, though, Tahzive.
So boring people.
Yeah, well, let the poor camera people be quiet, and we'll let the expert talk.
No, it's more like whatever I save or, try to bring money from home, I use it for cameras. That's my passion, and that's why I buy things. But other than that, I'm broke too.
He's a humble, fancy cameraman. Well, with that fancy camera, one of your most recent projects was Real Dreams, and this is spelled REEL. And that was based on a camp that took place in our department, the Mass Comm department, regarding like incoming or younger, under college age students coming in to practice like filmmaking.
Right.
And could you talk about like who you talked to for that and just what it was like filming that?
Sure. So when I get to know about the summer camp that is going on in Mass Comm department, I talked with Cody Byers, and he was actually thought of this to bring into the life. And then I had talked with Suman Mishra, our department chair. And then I went there when the camp was happening. I shot with them. I saw young kids, they're high schoolers, and they're doing movies. They made 3 short films in 1 week, and that was amazing.
Yeah, that's impressive. I have been in Corey's classes, and it's taken me definitely longer than a week to make one of those. So, but did you get to like talk to any of the high schoolers that were there and just kind of gain like?
No, I did like observational things. So I observed them, how they're doing it, and then I captured it with my camera, like how they're doing it, and then I interviewed Cody and Suman Mishra.
Yeah, and talk about like when you're doing the thing about the video is like for most of our stories, it's all we record them, you see what's in print. You don't get to see the full thing, and even in the it's edited obviously, but. What's it like for a viewer to get to see the interviewee as like someone behind the camera?
So when I ask question about the certain things like how these are, how the kids are making movies and what's your plan and thought, they just express themselves, and I get to edit them, of course, and put the best part of it and reduce the redundancy. But interviewing someone and recording the response, it's all honest and real. Whatever the viewer is seeing, it's not scripted or anything. I ask question and record it in real time in a tripod,
right,
and put most of the things in the video.
Yeah, I feel like the best part about doing like video interviews is you get to see, like, for example, this is like emotional for these people. They get to see the youth take up the mantle for what they're teaching, especially people that aren't even college, so they're not even their students. But you get to see the visual expression on their face. That's something you don't get in words. As someone who doesn't like to read very very often.
You would say that.
Yeah,
Sam.
it's the truth. But I think it's cool,
Yeah.
But you also had another recent video that was published, which was Beyond the Books. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was a summer camp about music. So East St. Louis campus was organizing this thing, the musical summer camp. And when I went there, they were playing pianos, bass, and the singer was singing. It was a good experience to be there, enjoying the music. And at the same time, when I was just shooting for the B-roll, I saw a singer singing. It was in my background, and then I interviewed her, and then I interviewed the music instructor and what they're doing. They're basically preparing for a concert that was about to happen next week when I was shooting the video. And then I recorded it as a real-time thing, no script, nothing. I recorded piano player playing piano, bass is doing bass, drummer, and singer. I recorded it in real time. Then I took interview, and then I just edited it. And it was really like one-day thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's really I think for everyone involved in that project, it's like an enjoyable thing. You got to go and experience music for free, pretty much. But you also in a way, promoted what they could do and put it out there like, hey, we have a cool thing. You should check it out or support it or whatever.
That's the best part of working for the Alestle. Like,
right.
You get to go to good places, you enjoy things, you enjoy music, you enjoy, like, pretty much everything, games, and you get to shoot. That's what I love about it.
I love being a journalist because it gets me into places for free.
Right.
Right.
Like the Bronze Boot game.
Yes.
I got the best sandwich I've ever had in the press box.
Right,
and for free.
But at the same time, like, you get the benefits and they get the benefits of being promoted, but it's also like it promotes the community too. Like you said, it's at the East St. Louis campus. Not that we do a bad job reporting on them, but it's just like they're so far away.
They're removed.
Us. It's just different, and so to hear like stories from that is still really cool. So it was really neat, and I mean, all the videos you've put together are really well done. You should definitely check them out on the website.
Yes, my personal favorite is the one you did of the like WhatsApp app groups of like carpooling. I can't think of the name of that one. Which one is it?
Thank you. It was like SIU's ride sharing network.
The ride sharing, that one was really good.
Yeah,
it's such a cool like thing that we have on campus too.
Yeah, but that's the nice thing is they're just like little side projects that you put out there that maybe we have an off week or whatever, but that's still some consumption of media that people can absorb about the campus.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing that we have. We have our life section, and our life section editor is here today.
We do have the fun part.
Yeah, everyone. No one likes news. No, I'm just kidding.
That's how I describe it. No, everybody wants the news, and I'm just here.
Right.
That's how I describe it. I'm like, the boring section, but it's okay. I do my best. I've accepted my fate, and I love the life section.
I'd argue and say that life is the more fun section.
Technically, that's what it's supposed to be, but because we are a student newspaper, like, people want to know what's going on campus.
True,
news stories.
Professors don't care about the life section. But if you're me and you're just looking for something interesting, life is where you're at. But no, Chloe, why don't you tell us about some of the stories that you had in this edition that just published?
I had a couple stories this week, and they're all actually really interesting, despite what I just said. Our new reporter, Paris, he did a story on the Freedom School, and this is something that we have covered in the last year and a half because it is something new to the campus. Freedom Schools are like an educational summer program for students in the area, and it started during the civil rights movement. Last year was its inaugural program here at SIUE, and this year they definitely expanded. I think the story said they had 150 students opposed to 50 students last year. So Paris did a recap on how their summer went this year and how students got involved to be a part of the program. So that was a really interesting story since we've kind of covered it from the very beginning until how it's doing now, and we're really excited to see how it advances in the future.
Yeah, there's been multiple renditions of that singular story. But hey, it's an important topic.
Yes, it's really cool too. These students spend their summer at SIUE and they learn so much through this small program.
But that wasn't the only one. You have a few more to talk about.
So many more. I'm not trying to bore y'all, but we also had Tori's summer living story where he talked to students on campus who live on campus over the summer for various reasons, like working and school, and just because they want to stay on campus. And this is a story that I gave him a little bit longer to work on because it is kind of hard to get all these sources over the summer because nobody is looking at their email. There's hardly anybody on campus. So I think Tori said he came out here like 8 times, just walked around campus.
I actually saw him one day. He was working so hard.
He was running around campus.
He did his best.
Yeah, but actually this one jump scared me. One of his sources is somebody that I know. And when I was copy editing it, I got through. I was like, wait, I didn't know he was staying on campus over the summer. It was really funny. But he talked to housing about why students choose to stay on campus. And a lot of people said that they really had a lot of fun living on campus over the summer because it's kind of a slower pace and housing is more available. So you can reach out about more things and have problems fixed sooner.
Right, that's nice. I mean, it's also kind of empty, so it makes it a little more chill, I guess is the word.
For sure. I think that's what a lot of people said. They said they really enjoyed like getting to stay on campus, and they said they were forming a lot of friendships too, which is
pretty cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, it was a
super
good story from Tori, so.
Yes, thank you, Tori, for taking that story. Over summer is very difficult to get people to, because we're all so removed from campus. Like,
yeah.
Speaking of the story about being involved on campus, there's nobody on campus, and it's none of us. I think only a couple of us live on campus or nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to like continue to put stories out over the summer.
Yeah,
for
that
us.
30-minute commute, man, it feels longer in the summer, I swear.
The hour-and-a-half commute for me.
No,
yeah.
I know, but even then, it just feel like I only live 30 minutes away. It's like a drive to the city.
Yeah.
But man, it just feels so much longer.
Yes.
It feels like you're driving for an hour to get here. Maybe it's because I only spend an hour here at a time, but that could be.
It also doesn't help that it's corn season and there's 8 million tractors on the roads.
Yeah.
That make your drive take so much longer.
Construction.
Oh, yes.
It's hot.
Miserable.
I'd rather stay. My house is always cold, so.
Mine too. I would throw a fit if it's not.
Right.
It's very important.
It is. Okay, but there's one more, yes?
Yes, I found it. Okay. So Alton held a party yesterday for a little girl named Lucy Haskell, and Lucy was alive in the late 1800s, and her parents built her a dollhouse, a life-size dollhouse that she and her friends could play in. And when she passed away a couple years later, the parents donated their land and this playhouse to the city of Alton. And to honor Lucy and her family for their donation to the city, they held a birthday party for her every year. And they have a little girl who dresses up as Lucy in like the period accurate clothes. And they play a bunch of games and have a bunch of activities that Lucy would have done at her birthday at this playhouse. And it's really cool. Like they have pony rides and they have a bunch of like late 1800s games. Super cool. I love when this area does history things, because Alton, Edwardsville, the Metro East has a really interesting history. Yeah. Like something that's pretty similar is the Stephenson House. Mm-hmm. They do a lot of cool things, and I love that my section can highlight this cool stuff that we have going on here. Because what do you mean there's a 145th birthday party for an 8-year-old child at a playhouse?
That's what I was just about to.
Cool.
I was just about to bring up. Imagine your name is just engraved in your town's history for your parents donating something to the city. I'm like, donate whatever you want, Mom and Dad. I want my name. I want them to celebrate my birthday every year.
And that's such a cute thing.
That
like
is
a life-size playhouse. Oh, they love that girl.
That's so sweet.
They love that child. Yeah.
Only child though, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know, but I'm just saying that's giving only child syndrome.
It kind of reminds me of something in my hometown, but this one is much darker. We had a little girl. Her name is Annie Marshall, and she was super talented violinist, and she would travel the world playing her violin at like the age of 8, I think it was, but she passed away I think it was at 8, and she was traveling at 5 and passed away at 8. And there's a huge like cemetery, not mausoleum, but gravestone for her, and it is a statue of her playing her violin.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is so cute. But it's also in like our oldest cemetery, so people have like ghost stories of her.
Oh,
and the story goes that, so obviously she was really good at the violin, but her parents hated that. Oh. They wanted her to be a
normal 5-year-old?
A normal 5-year-old. So
what 5-year-old is playing the violin?
No, she was a prodigy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I just got to throw that out there.
And traveling the world in the like early 1800s, that's impressive.
Yeah, no kidding.
But she
I can imagine being in Paris and just playing the violin.
Yes, as a 5-year-old.
As a 5-year-old child, you barely know like mama and dada at that point, and you're like, but then all of a sudden this beautiful violinist. Okay, continue. Sorry, I just can't get over that.
No, it's impressive. That's one of my favorite Centralia stories. But the story goes that her dad or somebody in her family heard her playing the violin one day, and he got so angry that he killed her with the violin.
Oh, that's
terrible. And then out of guilt, they built the thing. And now the story goes that if you're in Elmwood Cemetery at midnight, you can hear her playing her violin, and her statue glows.
Huh.
It glows because it's so old. It has the moss that actually glows.
Right.
And so it's like a rite of passage to illegally be in the cemetery at night and go visit her grave. And that's not how she died. She died of, I think, consumption. But it's just like a little horror story that people in Centralia tell their kids. Yeah.
No, that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Not the horror story.
Yes.
The
That's
statue.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fascinating.
I like to go there to visit the cemetery.
It's so cool.
At night.
Definitely. That's really cool. Well, all kinds of good stuff in life. Fun stories. That one's not in there, but you get that one exclusively right here.
Yes, exclusive Violin Annie content.
But while there's been stories of the past, we're living in stories of the present, you guys. We are living in the world's most memeable culture, and that was highlighted this last, I don't know, 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
Yeah, something like
2
that.
weeks.
But we have our Coldplay cheaters caught live on camera. This is not my obsession of the week, but it's like the runner-up. Like, come on. Like, it is everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. Backstory. So, we have a company called Astronomer. I think it's a data company. I have to remember, if I remember right, it's like a data harvesting company. I don't even know.
I have no clue. I've never
It's
heard
an AI
of it.
company.
Yeah.
Of course.
Doesn't matter. Absolutely irrelevant. The CEO, Andy Byron, and head of HR, Christy Cabot, were both caught at a Coldplay concert with their arms wrapped around each other like a normal couple. Except they were not a normal couple. They were both cheating on their spouse at this concert. This is like, okay, there's a lot of rumors around it, so I'm just going to say like what is known and what I know. Is that basically there was rumors that it's a company event. It wasn't a company thing. Like they were at the Coldplay concert. Who knows? Who cares? They were on camera, clearly intimate. And then once they realize they're on camera, the best part and the stupidest part, really on their part, is they like
She covers her head.
her face and moves away, and the guy drops. Like looks like he just died, had a heart attack. Like
fell to the ground.
Face planted. He didn't, but he was like ducking. And
Ducked, yes.
And everyone is losing their minds, and it is just
so funny.
It is so funny.
So funny because like if they wouldn't have
like,
reacted like that, nobody would have known. Nobody knows this company.
No,
Nobody
exactly.
knows this company. We don't know you.
The best part is it's not okay. It's just a legacy that keeps on giving, because like within days, Phillies, the baseball team, MLB. The Phillies mascot was doing like memeing it. Like he had him and a different like the same creature as the mascot. They were like wrapped arms around each other and the camera went to him and he like dropped it. Hilarious.
I think the Savannah Bananas did the same
they
thing.
did. While they were in St. Louis, they did that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But
I forced my friends. I went to a concert a couple weeks ago. I think it was last week, but it was Juju Perez and Hosier. And the last couple songs, I did make my friend recreate that.
yeah, like, but it's just so funny. Like, I can't get over it. It's just such a cultural moment.
How are you gonna cheat that publicly? And
Right.
why would you take her to
Coldplay,
a
first of all.
Coldplay concert?
Nothing against Coldplay. Like,
With peace and love.
But
you
like-
got some good songs, but Coldplay? Really?
like take her to
And
a
then-
less known band. You know, like
that public when you know
like the
that
bar
they're
down
gonna-
the road where like
Yes.
that one group that sings 80s songs. You know,
Yes.
take her there.
Yes.
Anywhere else, not.
And don't react like that. My
Yeah.
favorite, she is HR.
Yes,
She is HR.
it's the CEO and the head of HR. That's the best. Now they have both resigned since this.
That's crazy.
Which they should have, obviously. Just PR for
free their like husband and wife. Free them.
Right? Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to talk about how Astronomer responded, which their response is peak. Like, absolutely. I took a PR class, and, like, they talked about crisis management. You know, this is clearly a crisis for this company. But, like, their response is so funny. So they brought in Gwyneth Paltrow, for those that don't know, the ex-wife of Chris Martin, who's the lead singer of Coldplay, to do a PR like video about Astronomer. So they like a prompt will be typed up on the screen. It's like what it starts with and it just ends with the letter F, like, you know, basically like, and she goes, yes, Astronomer is a data company, you know, like, or whatever. She just like start talking about the company, and it's just so funny. She just like, then another prompt comes up like, how is your social media team doing? Is the prompt, and she goes,
not doing well.
she goes, we're doing just fine. You know, like the whole
That's a lie.
talking about the company. It is a lie, but it's hilarious. You know, it's like,
it's funny.
and honestly, okay, so here's my question to you both. Yes, it was definitely harmful to probably harmful to the company at 1st, but do you think that this event has like brought more attention to the company than they ever would have gotten. Like
all press is good press.
All press is good press.
Because again, nobody knew who Astronomer was beforehand, and now that like I think they handled it well. They fired both of them.
Yeah, or forced them to resign, whatever.
Yeah, something. No. They're no longer with the company.
Right, but now this company is just like their name. Now, however, on the flip side, every time you see like public cheating, you mean like that astronomer company? So their name is tied to that. But or every time you think of Coldplay, now you think of astronomer.
Right?
Like
it's a great publicity for them.
It is. At the same time, like I don't know if I'd want to be tied to that, but like still.
Hey.
Maybe what they should do if they are an AI, I think they're AI data. I don't think it's like, I don't know, but if they are AI, I would come up with like a programming for the AI to be like how to catch your husband or wife cheating. You know, like, that would be funny if they came out like hard against cheating and loyalty. That would be hilarious. My favorite's like all the people recreating it, like you said, the Savannah Bananas and all those people, but. No, isn't that hilarious?
That is hilarious, yeah.
That's my new favorite thing. Like I just can't stop. Like even it's not funny anymore, but I'm still laughing. Like that's how I feel. Like I know it's not funny, but every time I see it, I'm like, huh?
Sam is like a 50-year-old in a 20-year-old's body.
Basically.
But in a good way.
Right.
With peace and love to you, Sam.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurate. I feel I'm wise.
He likes sports.
Yeah,
he
I mean a lot. Okay,
lot.
but a lot of 20-year-olds like sports. You gotta give. But no, like I don't know. This was just such a cultural moment. I thought we had. What are your thoughts, Tahzive, on the Coldplay couples?
I thought when I saw it, I thought like maybe it was like open secret.
Yeah.
Because they were hanging out with another person from the same company, and maybe their spouse. I heard that the lady. She was divorced, but the guy...
Yes. You know what I heard? On top, to build off that, I heard that the spouse of the CEO set it up. That is a theory running wild. Unproven, by the way.
What a
this
crazy
is not proven.
Theory.
But this is a theory that the wife contacted the PR person of Coldplay and set this up because she knew they were both going.
You know, woman has very good intuition. So
that's true. That's true. Like she could have known.
I feel like that she knew about it, but... because there was so much thing at the stake, like they were the top management, CEO and HR. When they got in the camera, it was bad for their company and they reacted. Yeah. But they should have owned it. And
right. Like
nobody
don't
would
be
have noticed.
Like, to me, we live in a culture that's not like, let's face it, they're not like loyalty isn't as big of a deal. You know, like even our presidents, you know, their loyalty is like.
I mean, if you're committed to cheating, you could have owned it.
Right. Like just I don't like my wife. You know,
divorce.
Just divorce.
Get a divorce.
I don't know. There's a lot of problems.
That was
this.
a beta energy, and it's good that astronomer fired them or forced them to resign.
Cheating at such a public place. Like just get a divorce. If you don't like your spouse, get a divorce. If you're staying together for the kids know.
Yeah,
kids aren't stupid. They know you're not happy.
Yeah, at that point, I don't know. There's just a whole. I think it tells me about like the kind of America we live in. Just like, who cares? You know, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's sad, but it's also hilarious to me.
And I think that's most things nowadays.
Yes.
Sad but hilarious.
Tahzive, do you have any crazy memes attached to your Instagram reels or TikTok?
Oh, I find the president of United States like very funny. Like he put out good content.
Yeah, he does.
Like sometimes Superman and sometimes
he's been golfing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see the armored golf thing? He hasn't. It's like they called it golf for. Or wait.
For why?
Well, it's for his safety. Like he's out on an open course.
He's in Scotland though. Scotland doesn't have these issues.
Yeah, but still, like it's. It's the Secret Service, you know. No, I agree with you.
I enjoy his content. It's good.
Yeah.
Like if you can take good things from him, he has pretty good things in him too.
Yeah, he's got some good like social media people. They just got it.
Like I don't know.
They make some fire edits, by the way.
Yeah.
I just gotta, like I wish the Blues. I wish the Blues would hire their hype people, because I watched that and I'm like, man, I just picture the Blues guys walking through that beat and I'm like, dang, I could get into it. You know, it's like hype up.
It also scares me though.
Yeah.
Like, you are a president and you're posting this, you know, like it's funny. Objectively, it's
you know
hilarious.
What though? He knows the times, because a Coldplay couple cheating, like you're getting caught, and that goes wild. So he's just knowing his audience. Like there is credit where credit's due.
Right. There is so much going on, but you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy his content. That content is next level.
It is funny. If it's funny, it's either funny to laugh at or it's funny because it's like genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Either or. Yeah, no, I agree.
I think it fits in the whole it's funny but sad thing.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's
like this is real life.
yeah.
This is getting posted.
True.
What do you mean?
The lizard.
Such a good time to be in America.
Yeah. But okay, well, that I don't know the Coldplay stuff. It's interesting to me. I eat it
Yeah.
up for breakfast. So that is not my obsession, but that leads us into obsessions. That's my meme obsession of the week. How about that? But do you guys have any obsessions that you've been thinking about or watching or doing
I have
within the last
so
week?
Many.
So many. Wow. That's
Because I get into like over summer, I just get
Yeah,
into
there's-
like routines.
True.
I mean, when I'm working 3 jobs, it's the same thing every day, so I get into routines.
Right.
But recently, it's been shawarma. Me and shawarma go together.
what is shawarma?
It's-
Forgive me for asking. I probably do know it.
It's kind of like just like a wrap.
Oh, okay.
It's a wrap. You put a bunch of things in it. But I got my friend Yassine. She's from Senegal, and her shawarma is different. Like every country has its own shawarma. Everybody makes it different. And I finally got her recipe after a year and a half of begging her because she never makes it for me. And hers is in no way traditional. It uses ranch, but boy, do I love that shawarma. It gets ate every day. Every day I pack my lunch for Walmart, and that is what I eat.
That-
and
I
it
mean,
is
fair.
gorgeous. It is beautiful, and I love it.
I'm gonna steal that idea. Over the summer, since I've taken over as producer, all my obsessions have been movies or shows because that's all I've been doing with my life.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna be food. I'm
I love
glad
food.
you brought that up.
I also recently got gifted a sourdough starter, and I haven't killed it yet. I haven't killed my sourdough starter yet.
But
Her name is Blanche.
Okay.
Like unbleached flour, but Blanche.
Okay.
Unblanched flour.
That's not ringing bells with me, but you know what? More power to
And
you.
I love making focaccia, so I have so much focaccia. I
Okay.
actually have some with me right now for my friend.
Wow. Cool.
Very important stuff.
No,
Anyway,
that's-
those are my obsessions.
Tahzive, how about you? I think from what we talked about pre-show, you've been working on making stuff too. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm into, good cameras and I love fast cars.
We know about the cameras. We know about.
We
the
know
cameras.
about the cars too, Tahzive.
Oh yeah, the staff knows about the
So,
cars.
Last week I just picked up a used Lexus
Okay.
Cool.
ES350. So currently it's on around 300 horsepower, and I'm trying to tune it to pushing it to around 400. It looks like a regular sedan, but it's fun driving it.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm,
bet.
I'm trying to build
So
that
when
up
you
from the
zoom
scratch.
by me on the highway, I know who it is. Do you? No, that's cool. I see it. No.
Very cool.
So you're
Tahzive.
are you getting the parts too?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a custom ECU, and then I'll fix the transmission to.
Yeah, to fit it. Well, that's got to be like an Alestle After Hours first, I think. I don't know if any people have had obsession of building a car. So this is your first episode and you're already like blowing it out of the water.
I like Legos.
Yeah.
Cars and Legos.
Yeah, I can build a car on video games. And actually, great segue because that's what my obsession is. My obsession is I just finished playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which if you don't know, it's like a cowboy game. It's like a Western.
Wild West.
With Arthur Morgan. and I just finished the second one because it was on sale and I had nothing else to
Cool.
do. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
First time that game has ever been below $60 and
Oh, God.
it was marked to 15. I was like,
Oh, $15?
Yeah, I
Wow,
know.
that is a steal,
That is a
Sam.
steal. and it was like a 3-day game, so it took me a long time to finish the story. And now the first one is not on sale, so I've just been watching it
Rude.
on YouTube. But
As one does.
so I'm watching in chronological order too, because it's like the second game is a prequel, and it's
cool.
really interesting. I'm glad I played the second one and now I'm watching the first one. I'm excited, but it's been really good. And the story, my friend, it's like his favorite RPG game, which is a story game, and he's like, we've been gossiping about it, in a fun way. So he's like, no, you got to tell me when you tell me the next chapter you get to, we'll talk. I'm like, okay, sounds good. So, and then he hasn't even played the first one yet, so I'm gonna be ahead of him, and we'll
there
be
you go.
talking about it
There you
that
go.
way. So, but yeah, no, it's a fun. Check it out, Red Dead Redemption. It's a great. Story games are dead nowadays usually, but if you're looking for one, that's a good one to pick up. It's always been
Right.
fun. Yeah, it's like an older one.
It's in PlayStation, right?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation. I think it is on Xbox as well and PC. I know that for sure. But yeah, I can't remember what year it came out. It's been forever ago. So, But I think with that, that is everything for this episode. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. This is our last edition of the summer for Alestle After Hours. Sam Muren made it through the summer as podcast producer. That's exciting
Sam Muren
stuff.
got more hours than the rest of us on this podcast.
Probably. That's true. There's a lot to look forward to. So don't forget to tune back in during the fall semester when we kick back in, and we'll get a schedule out to you hopefully soon. And that will be exciting to launch.
Yes.
But exciting news, on next week we do have another podcast called Alestletics. Don't forget to check it out. It releases the same time, Saturday at 10 a.m. next week. So do check that one out. But we'll be back in the fall. So that's it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.